once lived three little pigs, Miley and Riley, who were twins, and their clever older sister Rita. They were residents of McCumming's Lane, a pleasant street that sat just beyond the woods. The three little big pigs were happy, well-fed, and enjoyed their lives. But in the shadows lurked Waldo and Wilma the wolf. Both of them had to feed all three little pigs, starting off with Miley, then Riley, and ending with Rita, the eldest pig.
Wilma, today's the day we eat those delicious little pigs.
Yes, yes, Waldo. We'll be sure to outsmart those three little pigs under your direction.
Follow my little wolf, and we'll have quite a meal tonight. It's a shame, really. I've been watching my figure. Oh well, a couple of laps around the woods will be able to fix that problem.
Yes, a little exercise will take care of that. You're already perfect, Waldo. Oh, Waldo the wolf is so handsome.
Of course I am, silly wolf. Never not another word I'd do when you're fast approaching McCumming's Lane.
Both wolves crept up to the house of Miley the pig. It was small and not very sturdy. It was also made of straw.
Just like the fun, little wolf. Go ahead and knock.
Miley the pig was getting ready for a party when she heard a knock at the door.
Who's there? It's Wilma, little wolf from the woods. I got in the thorn stuck in my paw and I need help getting it out. May I come in, please?
Well, no, Wilma.
Do I know you from somewhere? The dance in the woods, perhaps? For junior social league? Maybe. Or perhaps even at a birthday party. You know, I don't know too many wolves. And the ones that I do know, I wouldn't actually call them buddies of mine. Let me make a few calls. Hold tight up, Wilma, just a precaution. You know, there might be a hospital just east of here.
As both wolves stood outside, Waldo the wolf became very angry and impatient. He moved little Wilma aside, bellowing in his meanest voice.
Little pig, you truly bring new meaning to the term scatterbrain. You made me angry, and nobody makes Waldo the wolf angry. Now, Wilma and myself are just going to have to destroy your house.
Both wolves stepped back and filled their lungs with air, preparing to blow as hard as they could. Those of you in the audience who would like to go along with Waldo and Wilma on the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
Whoosh!
The gust of air sent Miley's house crashing down and the little pig scrambling on the ground. Waldo and Wilma grabbed her and carried her off into the woods to be tied up.
Someone save me! Riley, Rita, these wolves are going to eat me! Carter, Rosita, somebody, anybody, save me!
When Waldo and Wilma were sure that Miley could not escape, they headed back toward McCumming's Lane. But along the way, they met Rubina, a fox who was sheriff of the town.
Good morning, wolves. Good morning, Sheriff. Staying out of trouble, I hope. I've had to lock quite a few wolves up this week, and I can honestly say that 2 more wouldn't make much of a difference. That shows, Sheriff. Well, with all due respect, Rubina, you should have been in the wrong direction. We were just heading to the market on McCumming's Lane to buy some citrus fruits.
That's the truth, Sheriff, so we'll be on our way.
That sounds like the smartest thing to do right now. I'd better not hear of any wolves causing trouble down the lane, or I'll assume it's the 2 of you. And now, you 2 run along. Goodbye, Sheriff.
Take care.
Might be a good idea to keep an eye out for those 2. Those wolves are definitely up to no good.
A short while later, both wolves crept up to the house of Riley. She was a shy pig and twin sister to poor Miley, who had already been captured. Waldo knocked on the door, and Riley timidly approached the front door of her house, which was made out of wood.
Who's out there?
Why, please let us in. Could you spare a drink for us thirsty travelers?
How do you know my name? Please tell me who's there. No need to panic, little pig. We're friends with Sister Miley. How about letting us sit for a couple of iced teas? Also, I like to freshen up. I must say the oasis traveling is spoiling my coat. I'm very sorry, but I cannot let you in. My older sister Rita told me not to let any strangers in my house.
Such a sweet pig that you are. But I'm sure you understand our situation. Please let us in.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to go somewhere else. I'm so sorry. Goodbye now. Is this any way to treat innocent travelers passing through? Please?
Wilma, plan B. We were going to play nice, little piggy. But now Wilma and myself are going to have to destroy your house.
Both wolves stepped back and filled their lungs with air, preparing to blow as hard as they could. Those of you in the audience can blow along with Waldo and Wilma on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoosh! Since Riley's house was made out of wood, they needed to blow harder. Waldo and Wilma need your help again on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoosh! The gusts of air sent Riley's house crashing down and the little pig scrambling on the ground. Waldo and Wilma grab her and carry her off into the woods to be tied up with her twin sister, Miley.
Help! Somebody save me! There's wolves that blown down my house to eat me! Miley, Rita, help!
When Waldo and Wilma were sure that Riley could not escape, they headed back toward McCummings Lane. But along the way, they met Rubina, Fox, who was sheriff of the town.
Whoa! How wonderful to see you again.
Good afternoon, Sheriff.
Thought you would have gotten much further than this by now. Citrus fruits, eh?
Well, the strangest thing happened. We left our wallets at home and couldn't buy a single thing. So back to the woods we went, and here we are now headed to the market of McCumming Lane.
Is that so, little wolf? Waldo, is that so?
Certainly, Rubina. Listen to the little wolf. She's telling the truth. We'll be out of here in no time. Once again, we'll be on our way.
That sounds like the best course of action. The sun will be down in a few hours, and again, I'll assume that you're here making trouble. I hope that I'm wrong. I'll be on my way now.
A short while later, both wolves crept up to the house of Rita, the eldest and smartest of the sibling pigs. Rita's house was made out of brick and the strongest one of all. Both wolves knocked on the door and Rita answered in a sharp, clear voice. Who's there?
Yes, there, Miss Rita. This address?
Speaking to you. Who wants to know?
We're from the McCumming Lane Phone Company, and we would like to discuss your service. It appears that your phone lines are down, and we would like to fix them. You'll have to open the door and sign a few papers.
That's funny, because I don't have a home phone line anymore. I've had a cell phone for the past 3 years. Nice try, whoever you are. And do have a good day and be on your way. And if you need help doing so, I'd be more than happy to call the law on you. Rubina the Fox Sheriff doesn't take too kindly to tricksters.
Rita is one smart pig. I guess we will have to move on to Plan B. We will have to blow her house down.
Yes, everybody, Plan B it is. We're hoping you'd be a dear and let us in, but you're not playing nice, so we won't either. Now, I'm Waldo the Wolf, and accompanied by my apprentice Wilma, we're going to blow down your house.
Blow my house down? Ha! Only greedy wolves would attempt to blow through solid brick. Unless if you're traveling in the eye of a tornado, I doubt you will even come close. Both wolves were upset at the pig's clever reply, so they stepped back and filled their lungs with air, preparing to blow as hard as they could. Those of you in the audience can blow along with Waldo and Wilma on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoosh. Again. 1, 2, 3. Whoosh. Both wolves were tired. They couldn't blow down Rita's brick house, no matter how hard they tried. Wilma just decided to manage with the 2 pigs that they had. But Waldo decided to try and outsmart Rita once more.
Okay, Rita, so we cannot destroy your house. I've already broken a sweat, and I'm way too handsome to do so. So I guess Wilma and myself will just have to eat your 2 sisters, Miley and Riley. Sometimes we cannot have you. Today, and we'll be on our way now.
Why, you mean greedy wolves! You better not have hurt my sisters. I'll make sure you never see the outside of a jail cell again. Upon seeing Rita, both wolves grabbed her by the arms and tried to carry her off into the woods to be tied up with their 2 younger sisters, Miley and Riley. However, both wolves had a big fight on their hands because Rita, the eldest, wasn't only smart but very strong. Where are my sisters? You sneaky little wolves will pay if you harm snout nor tail on either of them. The struggle was suddenly interrupted when a net was thrown over one of the apprentice wolf who was struggling to get up off the ground. Next, an even larger net was thrown over the bigger and meaner wolf, Waldo.
Rita, Rita, Rita!
Goody and evening, Wolf. I'm guessing by the time you went home to grab your wallet, the market was closed and you weren't able to buy any citrus fruits. Perhaps you thought to eat these peaceful little pigs instead. Well, after our first meeting, I followed you to Riley's house. Saw you grab her and tie her up in the woods with her sister, Miley.
Rita brought us in the woods and tied the two of us. And she told us that the wolves are heading to capture you too, Rita. Those wolves are planning on eating all three of us tonight.
Well, I'm glad you girls are safe. Thanks to Rubina, the toughest and bravest fox sheriff this side of the woods.
Just doing my job, folks.
Thanks, Rubina. Thanks.
Gee, what is this world coming to? We have to worry about rising prices and jobs, but two nasty wolves planning to eat us as well?
Well, sisters, I'm going to take these wolves to jail now. Take care and be safe.
This isn't the last you've seen of us, little pig. Don't pay for this.
Wilma, wouldn't bet on it, little wolf. By the time I let you go, you'll be as old and as ugly as your pal Waldo.
Thanks, Rubina. Thanks. Goodbye.
No problemo, girls. Have a good night. And again, stay safe.
Boy, it feels great to be back from coming plane. I was supposed to go to a wedding this afternoon, but I missed because of those two sneaky wolves. I'm a busy girl, you don't care how wolves trying to make dinner out of me. Me either. I just want to read up to my books and evening fire. Maybe a warm glass of milk with it. Now we don't even have a place to live. Neither does Miley. What did we ever do to deserve these terrible wolves?
Just the way of the world, little sisters.
Rita, what exactly do you mean by that? Yeah, Rita, I don't quite understand.
Well, there's always going to be nasty wolves out to eat friendly little pigs like us. However, we can be more careful. Miley, your house is made out of straw and was easily destroyed. Riley, your house is made out of wood. It was stronger than Miley's house, but was still destroyed. Come inside and stay in my house for the night and relax, because tomorrow we've got work to do laying the bricks for your new homes.
All three pigs, who are now safe and sound, went into Rita's house to eat by the fire. It was a happy ending to a frightening day. And the next morning, with the help of Rita, both Miley and Riley rebuilt their houses stronger than ever before.